Elon Musk is creating an artificial super intelligence. This is the reason why Elon founded his newest company, XAI, to develop the world's first artificial general intelligence, often just referred to as AGI, and they're going to achieve that through the next evolution of their Grok language model and chatbot. Now, what is AGI? That's a tricky question because right now it's something that only exists in theory. The definition that was used at OpenAI when the company was founded by Elon Musk and a crew of powerful tech investors was a system that can do any economically valuable task at human performance or better. So it's basically a terminology for what happens when artificial intelligence surpasses the real-world intelligence of the smartest human beings, or even the collective intelligence of all human beings. And Elon Musk thinks he has a chance at being the first to create that new level of intelligence. He wrote on X, "My estimate of the probability of Grok 5 achieving AGI is now at 10% and rising." Now, that doesn't exactly sound like great odds, especially coming from a man who's famous for overestimating the performance of pretty much everything he's ever had a hand in developing, but it is a chance. Then, at some point over the next 5 hours, that probability appears to have risen exponentially because Elon followed up his post by writing, "Grok 5 will be AGI or something indistinguishable from AGI." Sounds great, but let's take a look at how that might happen. We are currently at Grok 4. It was released in July 2025, and according to its creators at XAI, Grok 4 is the most intelligent AI model in the world. And since that initial launch in July, Grok 4 has been rolling out a series of new features. You get the new Imagine Image model, which can generate realistic photos and video based on text prompts, or create new content based on existing photos and videos. Imagine also includes a spicy mode designed specifically for creating more adult content. We've also seen XAI roll out these new AI companions based on Grok 4, like Annie, a flirty goth girl who really wants to be your friend. Annie also comes with a spicy mode for, you know. Anyway, here's the big question that needs to be answered. How do we get from porn bots to economically viable superintelligence? Seems like a pretty big leap, and it is, but XAI is currently building something massive, something that they believe will unlock the next AI evolution. Ever get the feeling you're being watched online? That's because you are. Your internet provider, your office Wi-Fi, your school, they all see what you're up to, and no incognito mode is not some magical cloak of invisibility. It's basically just, please don't save this to history. That's where a VPN comes in. A good VPN keeps your browsing private by encrypting your connection and bouncing it through secure servers around the world. This way, no one will even know about your online activity, which not only hides what you're doing, but also where you're doing it from. That means you can access geo-blocked content from over 40 streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime, Disney+, and more, all while keeping your data safe. And you can even score better deals online by simply changing your virtual location. And the one we use is CyberGhost VPN. With over 38 million users worldwide and over 20,000 excellent reviews on Trustpilot, it's one of the best VPNs out there. It works on all major devices and operating systems, Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and protects up to 7 devices at once. So your whole household, and maybe even that one friend who forgot to buy their own subscription, is covered. Right now, they are offering an exclusive deal just for our viewers, 84% off, which comes out to $2.03 a month, plus 4 extra months free and a 45-day money-back guarantee in case you're not into commitment. So hit the link in the description to check it out and support the channel. Now let's get back to it. It's a supercomputer, the biggest and most powerful in the world. Didn't XAI already do that? Yes. In 2024, they built Colossus in the city of Memphis, Tennessee, an AI training supercomputer cluster that currently holds 200,000 NVIDIA GPU chips. The company was also able to build out Colossus and get it running in just 122 days, a project that was originally estimated would take 2 years. Now, they didn't build the building that was already there, but they did stuff it full of computers, then install a massive water cooling system that uses 1 million gallons of water per day, and then they parked a few dozen natural gas turbine electric generators outside to power the whole thing. Now they are building Colossus 2. Also located in Memphis, it's going to be more than double the power of the first supercomputer, holding up to 500,000 GPU chips. At this point, the company has also bought their own power plant in the city to help them power these things. And this is the approach that Elon and XAI are betting on, just brute force power. Their hope is that if you can pump enough energy into the AI training process, then eventually you get the result you're looking for. There has been merit to this approach. The first Grok was trained on around 20,000 GPUs. It was fine, but didn't really offer anything that other AI chatbots didn't already do better. Then Grok 3 was trained on 100,000 GPUs, and it started being as good as any other industry-leading chatbot. Now, Grok 4 was made with 200,000 GPUs, and it's doing things that no other AI on the market can do or will do. It's definitely cornered the market on spicy content. Anyway, based on that progression, it is reasonable to think that if you burn more than twice the energy Grok 5 will get even smarter. Maybe twice as smart. It's hard to say. But coming back to Elon's originally conservative prediction about Grok 5 and AGI, if there really is only a 10% chance of this achieving the goal, then how much energy is this actually going to take? Elon already has a plan for an even more colossal colossus with 1 million GPUs for Grok 6, but does that mean we need 2 million GPUs for Grok 7? Can we actually just brute force our way to superintelligence? This is something that Andrej Karpathy has been talking about recently. He was one of the founding engineers at OpenAI back in the Elon Musk ownership days. Then he migrated over to Tesla and built their entire AI division. Now he's gone solo as an AI entrepreneur. He did this podcast recently where he discussed the current state of AI, and he was not nearly as optimistic as Musk. Karpathy said, "Overall, the models are not there. I feel like the industry is making too big of a jump and is trying to pretend like this is amazing, and it's not. It's slop. They are not coming to terms with it, and maybe they are trying to fundraise or something like that." He also threw some caution on the timeline for how long it's actually going to take for AI to move from the current slop phase into that economically valuable performance. And Karpathy says that we are looking at another decade of progress before we can even start to approach AGI levels. Of course, Elon Musk took some offense to those ideas and essentially challenged Andrej to the equivalent of an AI pissing contest, which Andrej politely declined in favor of a more collaborative approach and regarded a hypothetical Grok 5 as more of a tool than an opponent. Although most people view this kind of banter as Elon trying to charm Karpathy into working for him again at XAI, but we'll see how that works out. Here's another thing that we've been waiting to see for a long time, the Tesla Roadster, version 2 of the company's very first electric sports car. It's been promised since the year 2017, and now we are being promised again that 2025 will be the year that a production-ready version of the car will be revealed. Now, Elon Musk has been saying Roadster soon for the better part of a decade, but he ramped that up earlier this year by posting, "Just left the Tesla design studio, most epic demo ever by end of year." So that implies that people in the design studio are actively working on stuff, and this promise was reinforced by Tesla's head of powertrain engineering, Lars Moravai. He said this at an event over the summer. "Roadster is definitely in development. We did talk about it last Sunday night. We are gearing up for a super cool demo. It's going to be mind-blowing. We showed Elon some cool demos last week of the tech we've been working on, and he got a little excited." And then, just a few days ago, Tesla's head of vehicle design, Franz von Holzhausen, said this on the Ride the Lightning podcast. "The Roadster will be an amazing car that challenges the limits of physics. We've really gotten to a point where we are going to be achieving that standard that we set out." Now, he didn't give many details other than hinting the Roadster will have its own unique paint options, and then finished his comment by saying, "I'm excited to showcase the Roadster for a lot of different reasons. The wait will be worth it." Now, from a new Tesla built for maximum performance to an upcoming vehicle made for maximum comfort and full autonomy, we can see that Tesla is moving quickly towards mass production of the Cybercab at Giga Texas. The company has just put out a list of new full-time job openings in Austin for technicians, engineers, and supervisors to work on production equipment for the Cybercab assembly line. This is going to be a new kind of manufacturing process that Tesla calls unboxed, and Elon Musk believes that this will enable the Gigafactory to pump out 2 million Cybercabs in just 1 year. During a Tesla staff meeting earlier this year, Elon said, "If you've seen the design of the Cybercab line, it doesn't look like a normal car manufacturing line. It looks like a really high-speed consumer electronics line. In fact, the line will move so fast that people can't even get close to it. I think it'll be able to produce a car ultimately in less than 5 seconds. Now, this is not a car that people will drive. It is an autonomous vehicle that will fuel Tesla's robotaxi network, which is basically the future of transportation for the company. At some point, they won't even sell cars like the Model 3 and Y anymore. They'll just offer a global network of instantly available autonomous ride hailing, which is obviously going to require a lot of cars on the road. And that's why it's so important to get the Cybercab production running at such incredible speeds. And not only will these autonomous Teslas be all over the road, they'll be underneath it as well. The Boring Company has started to incorporate full self-driving into their transportation service at the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop. The Boring Company recently published a video that shows vehicles in the tunnel driving themselves with no hands on the wheel, although a safety driver is still present for now. Pretty much the same thing that Tesla has been doing with the first phase of their robotaxi network in Austin. In that case, there's no person behind the wheel, but there is a safety monitor in the passenger seat that can intervene if needed. But from what we've seen over the past 3 months that robotaxi has been operating, they are not needed very often. In theory, it should be easier to remove the safety monitors from the Boring Company loop because it's a closed system where unexpected scenarios should be virtually non-existent. It can't get lost, there is no traffic, and the only thing that could really go wrong is if the car hits something. But at the very least, it seems like FSD has gotten smart enough to not crash itself. So, assuming all goes well, Elon Musk says the Tesla cars operating in the Boring Company tunnels under Las Vegas will be driverless in a month or two. Don't forget to click on the description link to get the special discount CyberGhost VPN is granting to our channel viewers. This application will protect your data while you browse and give you full access to all blocked content on the internet for $2.03 a month. Totally risk-free, so check it out, link in the description.